Welcome to this 30-minute yin-inspired full body stretch class. This class is suitable for all levels, so from beginners to advanced practitioners. If you have a yoga block, you can grab it, and if not, don't worry about it. You don't really need it for our practice today. And this class is perfect when you need a little bit of extra nourishment, just to disconnect from the world and bring your focus back to yourself and take a little time. So we're gonna start on our backs. So just come down onto your mat or onto your space. You don't even really need a mat for your class today. So you're gonna come down onto your back, and then I want you to just lift your legs up into the air. If you need a little extra support, you can hold the back of your thighs, and if not, just relax your arms, stick your legs up. You can allow your eyes to close. Taking a few deep breaths. Imagine you're gathering up your day as you inhale. And exhale, breathing it out. And bringing your breath to a natural breath. With each exhale, feeling the back of your body soften against the floor. So you have this feeling of letting go as you exhale. Feeling the solid ground underneath you. And because you have that support of the earth, it enables you to let go a little deeper. Relaxing your jaw. Just taking a few more breaths here. And then on your next exhale, bending your knees, bringing your feet to the floor. I want you to take your left ankle and you're going to cross it on top of your right thigh. Okay, and then from here, you're going to keep your legs as they are, and you're just going to let your whole bottom, your legs, both of your legs and your hips are going to start to shift to the right. So that right leg, this outside of that right leg is going to come against the floor. You have an option here is you can take your right hand and take a hold of that left ankle. And then you're going to let your knee press away from your chest. Let your upper body relax. And send some breath to wherever you may feel it. You may feel it in that left hip, maybe down into that IT band, maybe in your sacrum. So wherever you have some sensation, send your breath to it. And then as you exhale, see if you can relax a bit. Allowing your breath to nourish you. Soften your shoulders. Let's take about 5 more breaths here. holding that ankle, release, and then you're gonna start to bring your legs back up to center. Bring the sole of that right foot to the floor. From here, you're gonna take your left arm and bring it between the legs. You can take a hold of the back of that right thigh. You can interlace your fingers. So the left arm is between the legs. Take a hold of the back of the right thigh. And then you're gonna gently start to draw that right thigh towards your chest. And you can use that left elbow to gently press against the left leg. Relax your shoulders. I want you to open up your mouth wide and stretch your jaw. And then close your mouth, relax. Maybe you can gently draw your knee in a little bit closer, or your thigh in a little closer here. See if you can deepen your breath a bit more, so take a fuller breath. And take about 5 more breaths here. And on your next exhale, gently begin to release that right leg. So the right foot's gonna come to the floor. And from here, we're gonna come into half happy baby. So you're gonna take your left knee and draw it towards your left armpit. Left foot towards the ceiling. You can take that left arm and you can take a hold of the outside edge of the left foot. So that's one option. The second option would be to take the left arm to the outside of the leg and grab onto the back of the thigh. And either way, you're gonna have that knee bent and you're gonna be drawing that left thigh towards the earth. Okay, so whether you're holding the back of the thigh or you're holding the foot, the action is the same. And then here, you can keep that right foot on the floor, or you can extend that right leg out straight. Shoulder blades roll down the back, and you're drawing down on the foot or the thigh. This left knee is bent. And breathe. As much as you can, stacking the left ankle over that left knee. Taking about 5 more breaths here. Okay, on your next exhale, you're just going to bring that left foot towards the center line of your body. And then release, left foot to the floor and right foot to the floor. From here, you're gonna take that right ankle and you're gonna cross it on top of the left thigh. And then from here, you're gonna let the legs go over to the left. So the outside of that left leg is gonna be on the floor, right foot on the floor, and then if it works okay for you, take a hold of that right ankle with your left hand. And let that right thigh press away from your chest and breathe. One side might have more sensation or more tightness in the hip sacrum area. Just breathing into it. And breathe through it. Any discomfort, notice if the body wants to resist or your mind wants to distract. Just see if you can just be present for it. Notice without judgment. Deepen the breath a bit. Take in a few more breaths. From here, if you're holding your ankle, release, and then you're going to start to bring your knees back up towards the ceiling. You're going to take your right arm, thread it between the legs, draw that left thigh towards your chest, and then interlace the fingers behind that left thigh. You can gently press that right elbow against the right inner thigh. And again, one side may be a little more uncomfortable. Maybe not. Just notice that might be a possibility. So breathe into it. Imagine you're sending your breath in to help. Rather than resisting or avoiding discomfort, our yoga practice is very helpful in kind of teaching us, training us to be present. And removing the fear around it. It's okay to be a little uncomfortable sometimes. There's no danger in it, so we just bring the breath to it. Take about 5 more breaths. Maybe you can draw that thigh a little closer in towards your chest. One more breath. And then as you exhale, release that left foot to the floor. You're going to draw your right knee towards the right armpit. An option, grab a hold of the back of the right thigh or the outside edge of that right foot. The knee is bent. Okay, drawing the knee towards the floor. And then as best you can, stacking that right ankle over the right knee. Option here to keep your left foot on the floor or extend it out straight. And breathe. Let's take in a few more breaths. Okay, on your next exhale, you're going to start to bring that right foot back towards the midline. You're going to release the foot, sole of the foot to the floor, both feet to the floor. You're going to gently roll over onto your side, and you're going to begin to press yourself up. We're going to come to a tabletop, and we're going to come to puppy dog pose, also called heart melting pose. So you want to keep your knees underneath your hips. And then you're going to start to extend your arms out, walking the arms out. You have a few options here. Option 1 is if you have that yoga block, you can bring it to your mat and then bring your forehead to it. That way your forehead can be resting. You're still getting that chest stretch. Another option would be to bring your forehead to the mat. And then a third option would be to bring your chin to the mat. So you find which one of those options works the best for you. You're letting your chest soften towards the earth. And take about 5 more breaths. Okay, from here, if your forehead is on the ground, you're just going to gently start to lift your forehead a bit, and then you're going to start to walk your arms back underneath your shoulders. Okay, from here, I want you to have your knees apart, big toes together. We're going to sit back into a child's pose. As we inhale, we're going to start to come up. And we're gonna come forward into a dangling cobra. So your hips are gonna shift forward. Your chest is gonna lift. We're gonna inhale. As we exhale, we're gonna press it back towards our child's pose. We're gonna inhale as we start to come up. Exhale as we shift forward to that dangling cobra. Inhale, chest lifts. And then as we exhale, we're going to start to come back towards our cobra. Okay, let's do that one more time. We're going to inhale as we start to come forward. Inhale, chest lifts. And then exhale, bring it back to child's pose. Let's come up to tabletop. Bringing your knees underneath your hips. We're going to come forward and we're going to come up for a Sphinx pose. So you're going to have your belly on the ground, legs straight back behind you. And I want you to bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. I want you to kind of gently lift up through the chest. The neck is relaxed. And your head can be kind of neutral, so it doesn't need to be straight up like this, nor dangling, and of a more neutral position. And you're pressing gently into your elbows and your arms to lift up the chest. You can allow your eyes to close here. Feel your shoulders soften down from your ears. Just bringing your awareness into your low back area. Bringing some healthy stress to this area. I want you to breathe in the word nourishment. Think of this energy nourishing your kidneys. Into your low back. It's feeling supported. And feeling your hands against Mother Earth. We'll take about 5 more breaths here. And as you exhale, start to move your elbows out so that you can bring your chest to the floor. You can stack your hands and rest your forehead on your hands.
Just taking a few breaths here.
And we're going to press up and we're going to come to tadpole posture. So tadpole is child, similar to child's pose, except you bring your big toes together and bring your knees as wide apart as you can. And then from here, you're going to start to bring your arms in the front, and you can cross your hands on top of one another and rest your forehead there for a little support, or you can put your yoga block underneath your forehead. And breathe. Bring some breath into that inner thigh area. Again, allowing your breath to nourish you. It's easy in life. We're busy, we're giving, we're active. We can get a little depleted. So this style of yoga is really wonderful to just nourish ourselves through these simple movements, these postures, the breath. Sometimes simple is really where it's at. Okay, from here, you're going to bring your hands to the floor. You're going to start to walk your hands back towards your hips, and then you can bring one knee in and then the other knee in. Okay, we're going to come to seated, and I want you to extend your right leg out to the side. Left foot is going to be tucked in. We're going to inhale, lift tall, and then I want you to take your hands on either side of that right leg and kind of shift so that your body is facing towards that right leg. You're going to inhale, sit tall, and then as you exhale, just start to walk your hands down the either side of that leg. And once you find your edge, once you naturally kind of find your stopping point, I want you to pause there and breathe into it. Relax your toes. When we respect our edge, when we find our edge and pause there, respect it, breathe into it, as we relax, often we can move in a little deeper, but it's not through a forcing. It's more from a natural invitation. And the breath is essential in that process. As we breathe and we keep breathing, we let our nervous system know that we're safe, right? We're not holding our breath. We're breathing, and it sends the signal to the brain that everything's okay, we're breathing normally, and that enables our muscles and everything to relax more. Take about 5 more breaths here. From here, you're going to start to walk your hands back up towards your hips. Let's take the hands, cross the legs, bring your hands behind you, draw the shoulder blades towards each other, and just start to lift up the chest, lift up your gaze, lift up the heart. Take a few breaths here. And then release that. We're going to start to extend that left leg out to the side, and that right foot will be tucked in. You're going to bring your hands to frame your left leg, and then you're just going to start to turn your upper body a bit so that your chest faces that left leg. We're going to sit nice and tall, inhale, and then as you exhale, hinging from the hips, you're just going to slowly start to walk your hands down either side of that leg until you find your edge. So once your body finds that stopping point, I want you to just pause there. You can wiggle your toes to relax them. Using your breath. not forcing anything. We're not forcing. There's nowhere we need to be other than right where we are. Taking about 5 more breaths. From here, we're going to slowly start to walk our hands back towards our hips, bringing your legs crisscross. We're going to let your hands rest on your legs. Let your eyes close. Just feel the crown of the head gently reaching up tall, shoulders relaxed. Just feeling your breath come in. Feel that nourishment from the breath. And as you exhale, there's a softening. Bring your awareness to your heart center. And I want you to picture a lotus flower, a beautiful lotus flower right in the center of your heart. And see its petals. See its beauty and its glow. Feel the warmth of your heart, that lotus flower. This is our true self, our essence. Just taking a few more breaths, feeling the nourishment from your presence here with your heart lotus. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, a bow to your own heart, this lotus of the heart, this place of presence, of beauty, of the divine within, always available to us. Sometimes we just need to unplug and return to center. And then knowing that this center resides in all. So a bow to our own heart center. And a bow to our heart center of others. I thank you so much for taking the time out for this practice. Being kind to yourself, nourishing yourself, and then taking this connection, this heart center energy, and bringing that out into the world as you interact with others. Thank you so much. And see you next time.